Hit it, Joe.
Do you see it? Look at it. Oh, man. Oh, it's so good to be back. I need to sit down. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God, this feels good. Excuse me. Oh, welcome, everybody. Welcome in. How are you? How's the kids? How's the fam? Oh boy, that took the wind out of me. Okay. Are we ready for a tour? Okay. So, I think I told the story before of when I was, hang on, I got a second. I hit Joe too hard. Here. Oh boy. Welcome. This has been my labor of love for the past month, 2 months, a little longer than that, probably, with the planning and everything. So I might have told the story. Ooh, let's go over here. Hi, how are you? So I might have told the story previously about how when I was a kid, I really wanted to paint my bedroom pink. But my dad told me no. He said, no, that's what they do to crazy people in jails, or that's what they do in jail as a torture method to make the prisoners go crazy. He was kind of a conspiracy theorist. And so I wasn't allowed to paint my room pink. And I asked, hey, how about yellow? And he said, no, absolutely not. They do the same thing with yellow. And so I said, well, what color can I use for my room? And I ended up having to use the tiniest shade of pink that ended up looking gray after like 2 years. So, but then he later let me paint my room lime green, which we are now trying to cover over. So there's a little bit of trade-off there. But this was my choice. Nobody could tell me, no, you can't paint a wall orange. Hell no. This is my room. Darn it. And I'm going to paint it whatever color I want. So I slapped some orange paint up here. I got this teal cabinet here. Or sorry, this is a shelf. I got my shelf. I got this shelf. It's yellow. Look, 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 look. I can't take you too far. Hang on. How far can we go? Ooh. Gotta get an extension cord. Uh-oh. What was that? Something unplugged. I don't know what. Uh-oh. Hang on. I accidentally unplugged the other camera. Hold on. And my mouse. So, all right. Here's my, I'm still putting stuff back up on the desk here, but I painted the desk a solid black because when I had the camera up, the art cam, it kept trying to autofocus on the like the paint splatters around on the table. So I was like, that's enough of that. So I just painted it a nice solid color, and then later on when that kind of wears off, or if I get more paint on it, more splatters, just paint another solid color. And then honestly, I could probably peel it up when I'm done and it'll come off. So, or I'll just scrape it off, whatever. But anyway, here is my little station. I've got our paints. I've got mediums. I've got palettes. I've got paintbrushes. This. That's a surprise. This is coming at a later stream. I got a big old package for you. Oh man, that's going to be fun. A whole new project to make. So we've got our organization corner over here. As time goes on, this wall, brick by brick, not every brick, but just a few bricks here and there, will be all bricked up, but a few bricks on the wall there. I'm going to have friends and loved ones paint whatever they want on a brick. And then this whole wall will just be a conglomerate of art. And it'll be so much fun. So I'm rearranging here real quick. And then, in light of finally getting this done, and that same, what's the word I'm looking for? In that same vein of finally finishing a project, I want to finally finish a few pieces or work on a few pieces to where they're closer to finished. I haven't touched our snail since we last look at him, so we can work on our snail. I think, honestly, I just got to do the grass on this, and that's probably going to take me like 15, 20 minutes. And then we can move on to our fruit. It's in the other room. I gotta go grab it real quick. And then I'm going to kind of make it smooth, try to smooth out and actually define some fruit shapes and like slices in the circles, So I'm going to have to look for that picture I took of it before I splopped the stuff on there. And then we'll see what happens. If we finish fruit, I have a whole new project to start. And it's going to be a fun one. So let's go. Let's effing go. And I finally, last time we had a face-to-face stream, I couldn't figure out Facecam. It was busted. But now she's working. Hi, how are you? What you doing? Are you wearing pants? That's good. I need paint. We need paint. Here, let's go get paint. Oh, I'm getting a new chair in here too. I ordered one. It's a swivelly and it turns around and I can kneel on it. I got it from the TikTok shop. It's cheaper than the one that I was going to get of this one, but with wheels, because this one doesn't have wheels and that's kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm going to get one with wheels on it. And I had one kind of in my wish list for a while that I was going to get that was just this with wheels. But then I was like, nah. When I saw that one, it was cheaper and I would get it sooner. So we got a new chair coming in. What color should we make our grass? We're going to use green for sure. I have a fluorescent green. For the low lights, I'm thinking turquoise. I'll pick that up later. For the low lights, I'm doing cobalt blue. Actually, JK, maybe a phthalo blue. Just the slightest little touch of the phthalo blue. And some fluorescent yellow. Actually, let's just use this lemon yellow that we were using. Where's my lemon yellow? Brilliant yellow. Oops. Paint down. Come on. It was the Artist Loft brand. Am I all out of it? Aha! I found some. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, and we'll need some... Where's my bigger things? There's some titanium white. That's how Bob Ross says it. Titanium white. And I've got to outline ivory black. Hi, Guppy. Check this out. Gup sighting. What do you think you're doing? You gonna get cozy? You can lay down there if you want. I don't know how happy Panko will be with that. She's just hanging out. Where you going? What are you doing? Guppy. Guppy. She is locked in on something. What does she see? Oh, there she goes. She's gone. Guppy has left the building. Howdy. Oh, we're trying to get Panko down here too. All right, let's get situated. Let's listen to our copyright-free jazz music. I liked this first song, so we're listening to that again. Oh boy, too loud, sorry. Come on, Panko. Oh boy. Hi. Hey, come here. What? Soundboard? Okay, cool. Panko, come here. Come here, baby. Oh my goodness. That's my boy. Say hi, Pink. Sorry for the microphone. Here he is. Oh, we're both gonna fall off this thing, Pink. What do you think? Huh? Mwah. He's a little crusty right now, and he needs a haircut. Can't see his eyes very much. He's a very sweet boy. You lay down. That's your donut bed. Go lay down there. Here. If I move this super close to myself, will he chill out down here with me? Come on, Pinky. Lay down. All right. Here. Slight swinging around. Here, we'll go right. There's a good spot. Hi, how are you? Okay. I've got some paintbrushes and things. Oh, I've got water. I got a DC. Crack open a cold one. Not sponsored. It's just the only thing I drink. Green. Green. Let's switch to Artcam, shall we? Let's take a look. It's in a book. Doing your mom. Take a look. It's in a book. Doing your mom. Hold on. Is that light? Check this out. Oh, hold on. We're not even looking at Artcam yet. Silly bitch. Hi. Okay. Got my fan right here. What if we situate this a little bit closer? A little bit closer now. A little bit closer now. Oh, this is. Have I shown you guys my rig? Look at this stupid thing. Oh man, I think I just need to get a new Artcam. But that can wait. Oh, it's not a necessity. There's like a hole up there in the wall. They're in the goddamn walls. Okay. Here's our snail. You're so cute. What? No, I got it. Okay. What if I actually... I have an idea. You're coming with me. I got it. 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 Let's go. Ooh, and it's kind of tilted, like the towers. This is a gamer zone. Actually, let's put on our painting hats. All right. I bumped my microphone. I'm sorry. All right. All right. Whew. We are situated. I got my #1 fan watching me right now as he's walking up the stairs. There's a lot of stuff like behind my ears right now. It's just there's a lot going on. Ready? I got my order. I got my, ooh, I need paper towel. I got my paper towel. Check me out. I'm just gonna take a couple of those. And then one of these, 2 of these. Fold them up. Put some water on them. Fold them up again. Bring out most of the water. Then I'm going to shove this into my little water thing. I've got chambers in here. So I put some wet paper towels in one of my chambers. Sorry for dripping in chambers. We drip in our chambers, and then I'm gonna put that in there. Oh. Hold on. Folded. Shove it in there. That way, if I just need to give my paintbrush a quick just wipe off, we got it handled. All right, ready? Uh-oh, something fell down. Oh, it was a cleaning bottle. That's okay. All right. Ready to rock and roll, folks? Maybe I should get some cobalt blue. I have some cobalt blue. It's right here. Silly. Okay. Here she is. Our beautiful snail. Is it a she? Here they are. Paint palette. We'll have better lighting in here soon, I promise. I ordered some, I have a fluorescent light fixture up here. So that's what was making the colors so gross in my first few streams. So I went ahead and ordered some, I measured these and checked the specs. And I ordered some LED bulbs to go into the fluorescent fixture. So not only is it going to save me energy, it's going to look better because these fluorescent lights drive me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Do you know where they put me? That shit's insane. Oh my god. Check this out. Is it dusty? I guess all my brushes are dusty right now because they've been down here in waiting. Here, wait. I wanted a hype song. Here, hold on. We're gonna turn this down a smidge. And then we're gonna turn computer volume up a smidge so that I can try out. How's that? Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. All right. Are you guys ready to paint some grass? Should I do another layer of white over it first, though? Because you can kind of see, if you look close, you can see the snail outline through that. So maybe... I'm like gripping this. So maybe I'll do another layer of white actually before I do some green. So let's set this aside real quick. Ow, 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 ow. Oi. Okay. What kind of brush do we want to use, chat? What kind of brush? I think I'm just going to go with a round brush. Should I do like a makeup, like a... Turn it up a little more. If I do this. Hold on.
Hi, how are you?
How's that? What if I turn off one of these lights? Or if I turn it down a little bit? Not that one. Oh no, you can see where I sucked it on makeup. That's okay. Nobody's paying attention. You can't see it anyway. If I'm looking upward. Alright. You guys ready to rock and roll? And snail it up? Where's my DC? Hold on. My love. Can you bring me a straw, please? I don't want to mess up my makeup with the DC can. Alright. We're going to wet our brush. We're going to take our titanium white. Good thick paint on there. Good thick layer of paint. I'm just going to go over these grass things we built last time. This was our bravery test. Thank you. Oh, I got a wiggly straw! When I fucking get you. Soundboard up a little more. Bada bing. What if I do like this? Let me turn this down a smidgen. Oops, sorry. Pretty low. Bergs sang this song, I guess. Oh, hell yeah. This is gonna explode. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Let's paint some grass, boys. Big fan of grass. Well, that's a lie. I like native grasses. And I'm a big fan of a different kind of grass. I'm just combining those two to make it easier on myself. Goofed that, but that's okay. We'll just make it a little bigger. Or we can make it multiple pieces of the grass. I muted that one for you. I had to bleep. Start like actually filling this in. Just glob some paint on there, honestly. This is supposed to be on the outer layer, so we can give it a little dimension by really thickening the paint. Panko, what are you doing over there? He's rolling around on the ground, which we call worming, because he's being a little worm. They call him Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? He's Dr. Worm. He's interested in things. He's not a real doctor, but he's a real worm. He's an actual worm. And he likes to play the drums. He thinks he's getting good, but he can handle criticism. And he'll show you what he knows. And he can show you how and you can tell him how you think he's doing, if you think he's doing better at the drums. Because he'll leave the door unlocked, because he can't hear the doorbell. Ba, 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 da, ba. You like jazz? Hell yeah, brother. I thought I clicked end stream for a second. Accidentally. I'm moving my mouse out of the way. I am not accidentally ending stream because I'm a fool. Look how spick and span my nose is, guys. It's been covered in paint until I clean it up today. What's the fucking... Here, I'll mute my microphone for you so you don't hear my drinking sounds. I'll just edit a Minecraft drinking sound onto that. I'll just add a Minecraft drinking sound to the soundboard. I'm saying these things out loud so that I remember to do them when I rewatch this later. Oh, man. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. I had a tickle on my nose. Trying to make it totally solid wherever these... Ew, what is that? Dust? Trying to make these grass stalks totally solid. So like over here, I need to clean up this edge a little bit. I just gotta edge it. Remember to edge your grass, folks. Always good to give your lines a good edging. You gotta edge your lines.
What did you say?
Where are all my Disco Elysium fans? Can I get a whoop whoop? I get 5 big booms for the Disco Elysium fans. Is Big Boom's copyrighted? Am I allowed to say that? Rizzler. Here, let's go over here. Get a little closer. Bring it in. Bring it in, boys. Come on. Hi. Eat. Ooh. You can't see the hat. Look at her. She's gorgeous. That says sin a little up there. Up there. My elbow itch. I'm itching my weenus right now. Did I just get paint on my shirt? Whatever. Paint! Paint! More white! I gotta do these pieces of grass. We gotta edge our lines. There we go. All right. We're gonna put that in. Yeah, we'll make this piece kind of bent over. I got paint on my hand. Alright. Cover that up. Just really slop your paint on there. You're just trying to give it some depth or some volume and also cover up the lines underneath. So just flop that titanium white on there. Don't be afraid of getting too thick, baby. We like them thick over here. I'm adding some more grass. Felt like it needed to be here. Shit, I'm making it a little bit too big. I need to make my brush smaller. Here, I'll use an angled brush. Just a smidge. Oh, you can see. There we go. Mm. Mm. This video is from a year ago. I think we're done with that jazz. Let's listen to the FTL soundtrack. All right. We're going to flop some more paint down onto this thing. What is going on? I guess because the AC's off and I can actually just hear the water heater by itself. It's like gurgling. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's a water heater. It's heating up water. But like, I didn't realize that it made actually like boiling sounds. It's like blah, 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 blah. All right. There we go. There's all our grass. I think that's good enough. That's like pigmented enough for it to cover up the underneath outlines of the snail. Let me just do like over here. All right. Or is it just raining outside? Is it raining? Chat, is it raining? Or am I going crazy? Oh, I goofed it. I goofed it a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. 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 Check that out. How do you use that? Oh, okay, it is raining. That's what that sound is. It's not the water heater making a boiling sound. It's the rain hitting my window. I'm just crazy. I mean, look at me. I'm washing off my brush. I gotta beat the devil out of it. It has little raised platforms inside my water dish here so that I can spread out the bristles of the, I could spread them. I could spread out the bristles of the paintbrush and get all the paint out of there. But there's some paint on the middle part of this thing. It's annoying. Get off of there. We're gonna let this dry. While this is drying, let's take a look at our fruit. And I don't mean meat. Where's my mouse? I forgot I moved it. Hang on. This is a good spot for a quick pee break. And I'm gonna go grab fruit. The fruit painting. I'll be right back.
discussion. Come. What did Jesus say to his disciples? Come. There's no room for discussion, friend. Guess what? Come. Come. It commands obedience. Come. How many have the Holy Ghost come in you? He was crucified for you. He died for you. He did everything for you. It's time for you to. On that one word, come. And it was one of our Lord's favorite words. Come unto me. Come and drink. Come and dine. Jesus said, come, come, come. And it goes on and 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 on.
Did you miss me? I didn't grab the fruit. God damn it. I got distracted doing other things. It's over here. I'm over here. Hello? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I just scared the shit out of myself. Let me explain. We have these like dangling string toys hanging from the ceiling down here. We have one of them for Guppy to play with. And I just walked past it, and I just walked right through it, I guess, because I didn't even register that it was there. And as I turned around, it like swung around and wrapped itself around my neck for a second. I was like, oh god! But it really quickly unraveled itself. That's what the jingling was. and the chaos. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. I didn't knock anything down. Nothing happened. Check this out. Let's move our snail. I should set up like a drying zone over here. While I have my stuff out of here, I'll set up like a paint drying zone. But I could bring that thingy in here. I'm going to bring that thingy in here. My love, can you help me bring that thingy in here? The paint drying thing. I need you to push it in here. Pretty, please. All right. Snail, our snail friend, is going over here. I want to show you guys this. Nope, that's going to the end. That's going to be our to be continued. I'm going to show that off right at the end before we finish. There's a piece that I want to finish on stream. Yes, please. Right. There's good. Thank you. Wait. I had to be cheesy for a second. Okay. Ta-da! Here's our fruits. You can't even see it on this thing. Oh my god. You can kind of just see. Can you even like really see the depth of it? Sort of. You can kind of see. the detail. If we get a little closer. You see how raised it is? It's just really bright in here. Let me turn this light down. It's summer, so right now it's still just super duper light outside. Like, it didn't get dark yesterday till like 9 o'clock. Ta-da! There she is, our sculpture painting. It looks better on face cam. Let me turn it around. No, it doesn't. I've lied to you. We're going back. All right. Check me out. So, we're going to do layers of just circles, and then I'm going to flatten out the edges of them. I'm going to do the bottom ones here first, and then this lemon is going to be on top. This is a lemon because they're my favorite. And then this is watermelon, which is like second highest up, which is my second favorite fruit. And then there's a dragon fruit here in the back, which is like, I like him. There's a lime here. No, this is a kiwi. Let's see if I can remember what they are before we look up the picture. So this is a watermelon because it's the biggest one. This one's a lemon because it's front and center. This one's a dragon fruit because it does have the spikes on it. So this one's easy to figure out which one it is. This one, what is this one? This one was either a lime or a kiwi. No, this one was a kiwi because this one was a lime. Panko! Oh my god. Can you come bring both of them upstairs? They are misbehaving. They're grounded. Panko went up on his own, but we need a gut wrangling. All right, so let's open up our jar that we made last time. Passed out like 4 times, but filled the jar. Hold on, I can't open the damn thing. It's stuck. Oh shit. Am I gonna have to squirt this out? Please no. I don't want to do that. It's like, ugh. It's stuck on there. Ah. How strong am I? Let's see. Hold on. I need a jar opening song. Ah. Switch to face cam. Oh, God. Beating the shit out of it. Or whatever it is Bob Ross said. Ugh! Here comes my jar opener. Help me. It's like stuck. Don't look at me like that. Oh, I loosened it for you. Thank you. I love you so much. He opened my gum jar for me. I'm allowed to say that. I said this was 18 or older. It took about 8 hours, and I passed out like 4 times. But I filled the jar. This is modeling paste. Oh my god. I'm going to hell. Anyway, I'll meet you there. Oh god. Oh no, it's stuck. Hang on. I goofed this up. Look at this. Alright, those top 2 are fucked up. I'll fix that. Oh, I fixed it. Look at me. Check me out. Okay. Back to there. Alright, thank you, jar opening song. Please don't go on to anything else. Okay. I want to listen to Balatro, actually. We're listening to Balatro. Oh! That was the sound of me dying. Taking damage. I need... No. No. Hmm? Possibly. Maybe. Do I have a thick one? I need a thick one. Maybe a small one like that. And then one to really slap on the edges, you know? And then I kind of want... Do I have, like... I'm gonna use... That's a great idea, brain. Hold on. We're gonna use a fan brush with some water on it to smooth out our edges. Oy. I'm sweating. Do you guys like my sandals? One of my bestest friends got them for me. I think it was for Christmas or my birthday. I don't remember. But they still get used every day. Don't worry, I was just scooching you. Where's my art cam? There it is. Hi, look at you. Oh my god. Okay. Let's slap some paint on this bad boy. It's not even paint, it's like goop. Let's slap some goop on this. Get your goopers out, boys. But don't. Put that away. Hold on. Oh, I gotta load up my soundboard some more. I keep saying I'll do that later, but then I never do. I always forget. We'll figure it out. All right, so I'm gonna take my goop jar and we're going to take our palette knife and we're gonna scoop the goop. Which one are we doing first? We should do the one on the back first. So that's the dragon fruit. We'll give it a layer. I'm gonna give it a layer in a couple different spots, and then we're gonna spread that around. I should give this fun colors. Just the slightest little touch of the phthalo blue. That's how Bob Ross says it. Did you see that little doink? Just the gentlest little bloop that came out. And it's like perfectly cylindrical. Look at it. It looks like a sprinkle. Oh my god. All right. Maybe another teeny smidge more. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. That's too smidgy. Too much of a smidge. Just less than that. All right, that's good. Drop. Thank you. And now we're going to take this. It's like those paint mixing videos where like the paint machine goes and then it mixes it up and it ends up being a way different color than you thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, look at that. We'll paint over them with white anyway when we're done. This just makes it fun. And hang on, let me scoop up what I put on the canvas. Get up here. Get in on this, boys. Aw, yeah. We're getting blued over here. I blew myself. I feel like a fucking idiot. Oh, man. Oi. Got it. Boom. So let me just smooth that out real quick. It's all over my hands, but I don't care. I'll get it off later. Ooh, I'm just kind of glooping it. We glooping. Oh god, too much. Should I add more modeling paste? It's a little too thin now that I added the phthalo blue. I need more modeling. If I mix from the bottom, you gotta give it a good whip. Gotta whip it real good. Alright, so we got our gloop on the canvas. Now I'm just going to kind of smooth it out. We're going to get a good smooth layer, and then I'm going to take our fan brush with the water on it, and we're going to go around the edges to smooth them out, because this takes a while to dry. we'll have some time to work with it to get it to what we want it to look like. So we're just gonna smooth it out. All right. Look at that. It's like icing on a cake. Oh, man. We'll get this kind of pointy spot of the dragon fruit. I'm glad I'm doing the dragon fruit first because this part's kind of a pain in the ass. All right. I am glad I added the color to this now because I can tell what I'm putting down. And I can... Maybe I'll add a little bit more phthalo blue as I do the layers. That might be smart. I don't know, because I'm just going to cover over it anyway. I don't think it's worth it. We'll see. As I proceed, instead of using the white, I'll use a phthalo blue to thicken up my goop, to replenish my goop. In fact, I'm going to give myself a little goop dipping to kind of even this out. It's like icing a cake. I'm not great at that either, but you know what? This is good practice because it's art. Ooh. Okay. I have to goop up the back again if I'm going to do that because it gets stuck. I'm going to give it a layer there. Give it a layer here. Oh man. Smooth out the edges. Woo! Oops, I dipped my finger in it. So first I want to make sure that it's all... Ooh, I've got a... Ow. Oh, my hand cramped. Ah!
What the dog doing?
Wrong one! Hand cramp. Okay. Ugh. God damn it. I keep sticking my fingers in it.
What did you say?
My fingies are cramping. Gotta crank them out. It's like this part in my hand. I'm holding this thing funny. I need a deeper, this thing has a deeper angle. I'm gonna go in with this thing. Is it a deeper angle or am I tripping? Can't tell. I think so. Yeah, it's steeper. Goop. I'm just gonna set that there. I don't care about getting the table dirty. Alright. Let's dive right back in. Gotta get this spike up here. The dragon fruit spike. Shove that up there. Just kind of maneuver the goop around. Alright. I think we're at a good layer here. So if we take our fan brush, very light brush. My hands covered in paint. Just gonna let that dry real quick so that's not sticky. Check me out. We're gonna give this a little dip in the water. And I'm gonna wipe it a little bit on the paper towels that I have in there. Oh man, what the hell? What if I make it wetter? Oh. Oh. Alright, that's kind of doing it. If I'm gentle with it. I gotta be chill with it. I gotta be the lightest touch. there's a hole there. Gotta fill that in. Low. Why is that? Okay, let's, yeah. Move it this way. There we go. Nice and smooth. The gentlest touch. Uh-oh, uh-oh, too much. See, if I push it too much, I gotta move it sideways. That fixes it. There we go, nice and smooth. Make sure those edges are filled in. It's flattened. I gotta be level. I'll scrape off the excess here on my palette. And then I'm gonna dip my thing in the water again. My paintbrush, what are you guys dipping in the water? All right, all right. That's looking good. That's looking smooth. We're looking smooth. We're looking beautiful. We're looking like a fruit now. Not yet. I still gotta add, like, this is the peel. In fact, no. I'll make the whole layer, and then I'll carve out a little bit of the layer to kind of fit in to determine where like the peel is. So we'll do that after I smooth everything out. We'll smooth this out. Smooth. This out. Oops. Flatten that out. There we go. I'm even just gonna, I dipped my brush in the goop. Now we're getting crazy. And I got it wet. Bro. Alright, alright. right, and then we're going to bring that inward. I'm just kind of grazing it. I'm just barely touching it. That's nice and smooth. That's real nice and smooth. Okay, so now here. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more goop to the tips of the dragon fruit here. I think this might be the final layers of this modeling paste part. So I'm going to figure this is the peel part. And I'll kind of flatten out the goop. I'll flatten out these parts. I think Go's barking at something upstairs. I think he's watching out the window and watching people walk by. And yelling at them and saying, "Get off my lawn." Because he's a little old man. He'd have a Danny DeVito voice. Look at that. We're just going to scrape some of this off. Oh god. My finger touched it. I didn't want it to. There. We'll scrape some of that off, and then we'll just take what's on here and smooth it out. Okay, alright, I think that's good. Let's fill a couple of these holes over here. Just kind of plop some on there and smooth it over. It's like icing a cake. You just gotta add a little bit more frosting. Anybody just listening to this is like, what are you talking about? What is this about holes that need filling? Okay. Alright, okay. All right. And then now we're just going to smooth this part out. Oh God, I'm dying. We're fine. I'm going to smooth this out with just gentle touches. Gentle swipes of the fan brush. All right. In one direction. Baby! Oh, good joke, Izzy. Oh God, you can't see my face. Did you miss me? We're over here. I'm leaning forward. I'm locked in on this, dudes. Dudes and babes. And dabes and boobs. Happy Pride. Okay. We've got our dragon fruit built. Ow, my freaking... the hat. Oh, it's digging into my neck. I'm gonna not put it behind my ears and see what happens. It might fall off. I'll just put it back, farther back on my head, and we'll see how that goes. Now I'm gonna take the outside edges of the dragon fruit and smooth those out. Oh yeah, this was the move, I think, was the wet light brush. I need a smidge more goop here just to kind of fill this out. And then we're gonna smooth it out over here. I want to add a little bit more here. Oh, come back. Come back with it. Come back with it. Come on. I kind of built this part up right here. I'm going to take a little bit of goop, the edge of this, and pull this part out, kind of. And a little bit more goop on the end here. Scoop it up. we go. Schmooth. It's smooth. Come on. Ooh. All right. We got a dragon fruit, ladies and gents. On to the next fruit. We're gonna do I can do these two. Just gonna take one of these palette knives and plop some goop onto the canvas here. And then we're gonna work with that. It's like putting clay, a blob of clay, on a pottery wheel. It's like putting blobs of clay on a pottery wheel. Just saying. You know. It'd be cool if I could, like, try that soon. Oh, I should have done the kiwi. Damn it. That's okay. Yeah, no, hang on. I'm not doing watermelon. I'm gonna put it here on the lime. We'll do lime instead. We'll do lime and then I'll do kiwi. I'm flipping around. I'm just gonna scoop it up from here. Plop it onto here. Oops! Some got on the table. Give me that. I just rubbed it into the table. Alright. We're gonna switch to this one instead. This is pretty much flat with what it was. I'm gonna just flatten it out a little bit. And then we'll go over that later. I'll probably do more of this off stream. Because I want to try to finish some of these pieces before local state fairs, which I think start around like July. So I gotta look into that. I'm just moving this around. There we go, that's better. Now I have access to the whole lime. Alright. I'm gonna give it a little bit more goop. Scoop some goop. Scoop some goop on there. Because this one's going to be a little bit more raised than the dragon fruit. so it's going to be thicker. Just using my hand to get some of the crap off here. I'll spike that. There we go. Gonna scrape that off. This is coming off onto the table. Gonna scoop it up. Clean off the edge over there. Just gonna scrape along the bottom edge here. Just scrape off the excess. Oops, that's okay. I'm gonna smooth this out. Just kind of break this around. I'll smooth this out. Goop up the back of my handle here. There we go. You see little bubbles in there. Just fill that with some goop. And smooth it out again. So for this lime and for the lemon later, I'm gonna also sculpt out the slices of it. All right. Oops. There we go. I'm gonna get more goop on there real quick. Just really level this out. And I'm going to give the edge parts a little bit extra for the peel of the lime. That will just be the peel of this. Even out. Whoop! I dropped some goop. Can you even see what I'm doing? I'm over here. Yeah, I'm over here. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I got my wire in it. I'm doing this corner here. Just gonna gently scrape this off. And then I'm going to take, I'm going to define where the cutoff is for the peel. Then I'm going to take some goop on the back of my knife here. And give us a little layer. And smooth this back out. It's in your mouth breathing because my nose is clogged up by this thing. I'm just really focused. Okay. So let me lift this up, scrape it off the table. I'm gonna scrape off the edges. Get it nice and smooth. Where's my fan brush? There it is. I'm gonna put some water in that bad boy. Maybe a little bit of goob. And then we're gonna take this and smooth out. Yeah, I gotta get more goop in there. Just need a little bit more volume. I forgot about my fan brush. I was trying to just even it out with this thing. This doesn't do much. Scrape that off. Scrape this off. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna just mute my microphone for a moment while I sip my beverage because I'm thirsty. Hold on. Oh no! I freaking dipped my whole arm into what I was working on. I'm covered in paint. It's fine. I'll just smooth this out. Yeah, I'm gonna need to smooth out just the edges of the canvas in general as well, because when I frame this, I kind of want to do like an open, like drop frame. You'll see why when I do the colors. I'm gonna do big, bright colors. nice and smooth. Fill that in right there. Oh yeah. Smoothed out there. Smooth out that edge. And then let me take this part up here. This is going to be the peel. I'm going to need to carve out the edge here a little bit more. That's good. Let me even just take this and carve out a whole line there. There we go. That'll work. All right. Then I'm going to take this. Uh-oh. There's a little bit of dried goop in there. I'm going to wet my paintbrush a little bit more. Grab a little bit of goop. I'm gonna, there we go. Gotta fill, so, wait, hold on, I gotta, oh no, that's a clump of paint right there. Gotta grab that. There we go. Gotta flatten this out. I gotta grab more goop. Plop some in there where it's kind of forming holes. Where I've got craters and such. Oh, that's just a raised spot. That's okay. There will be a slice there. All right. What happened to my music? Hello? Balatro? Jimbo Balatro? Are you alive? Video paused to continue watching. Yes. What the hell? I said to loop this. Who do you think you are? I am. Ooh, ooh. I almost clicked stop. All right. That's smooth. Is that like... Can I shave that off? Is that hard cut on there? Yes, it is. That is a bit of a pickle. Okay, so there's like this bump on here. I'm gonna move the peel up a little bit on this side. So we're gonna be here. It's the cutoff. I've been playing more Balatro recently. It's a good just pop it out and play a little game. Or you just get completely sucked in. I'm waiting in line at a restaurant somewhere or something. Pop out my phone, play a little round of Balatro. Whatever run I'm working on at that time. Ugh. I'm not too worried about getting into where like this lemon is. This one. Because it's I'm gonna make it, it's going on top of that anyway, so I can overlap a smidge as I'm going. It's like our boy Bob said, we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. Oop, darn it. Ass. That was my happy little accident right there, was destroying that layer. Move this around, kind of give this a little bit of weight. Alright, I'm going to scrape some of this off. And just, I'm going to wet my brush. And then I'm just going to smooth. We're just going to smooth. Close enough. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Woof. All right. I think I got my lime sculpted out. And we'll knock out the kiwi real quick because it's small and it doesn't have too much of a defined edge.
What did you say?
So let me just flop this down. Stick that up there. Take our scooper, toss our gooper right down there. All right. Here. You see it? Get in close. It's kind of like an oddly satisfying thing. It's pretty great, actually. Oops. The dragon fruit got bumped. Gotta respike it. And if I take the edge like that, squish that down. All right. Hey, so remember how I said I'd finish the snail? That's crazy. I don't either. I have no idea what I'm talking about. What snail? Finish snail? What? You want me to do what to a snail? I don't think so. No, fingerprints. I don't think so. From the Animaniacs. How's the remake? Was that any good? I didn't hear much about it after it launched. Is it still going? Ah, more goop. let me get some more goop on that thing. Spread it around town. Oh, here, hang on. We gotta scoot. Scooch the camera. Oh god. The freaking cords in the way. I don't want them to hit the dragon fruit. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, check this out. Alright, I gotta smooth it out with the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna make it a little thicker though. I'm gonna give it a little more goop. The palette knives will be for adding more goop. The fan brush is used for smoothing out. I got my fan brush, it's moistened. Now I'm just gonna kind of go over this. See, there's a clump. I'm gonna get that out of there. So now it's kind of like a Zen garden. You just gotta kind of find what direction the paint needs to go to fill the gaps in. And smooth it out. Just a nice smooth, this freaking clump of goop. Smooth it out, smooth it out, smooth it out. Uh-oh, I went too hard. See what happens? That's what happens when you push too hard on it. Did I, like, go way over that? I did. I'm gonna just take some of that off with my finger. I had to feel it. I was like, there's no way that my kiwi was this big. It was that big, though. I gotta fill that back up. Whoopsie. Grab more goop. Oops, too much goop. Lost in the sauce. If you watch too many YouTube poop videos, would you be considered lost in the sauce? Sauce. Pango is freaking out at something right now upstairs. He's borking. He's yelling. Carrying on. Ah, fill in that gap. Even out that texture there. You see how sweet that is? It's like ice cream. Uh-oh. Fan fell over, but that's fine. I'm moving the cord from my light over here because it was about to touch the dragon fruit. Alright, I gotta smooth this out. I'm just gonna take the excess and flop it elsewhere on these other fruits for right now, just so I can kind of define the edge here. Okay. We'll just let that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Gotta fill that back in. Here we go. Gotta add more to the middle of this dragon fruit over here. I'm gonna wet my paintbrush some more. Fixing the dragon fruit real quick. Hold on. Smoothing out this peel here. It had kind of a big old gap in it. And then I'm going to take this edge right here, scoop it up like a dragon fruit spike. Same with this here. I'm going to grab a little bit extra goop and just kind of take the edge of this and scoop it up let it scoop up. Ooh, sorry. I knocked the camera with my hat. I don't know my own strength. Oh. Gonna get that stiff peak.
What did you say?
Damn it. Come on. Let me add a little bit more goop to this side. Ooh, excuse me. Kind of like holding my breath as I do this because I gotta be so gentle. Whew. I remember to breathe. Alrighty. Just kind of flop that in there. Plus, when I flop that in there like this, it fills in some of these smaller kind of cracks. In I got paint on my nose. Ooh-wee. Do we want to define? We kind of want to define out where the. Hold on, let me smooth this edge out here. Yeah, I think that's enough of like an edge for a kiwi, actually, if we kind of pull it in like this. Oh yeah, hold on, that'll work perfect. Because then I can leave like the edges kind of prickly a little bit. And then I can kind of boop, 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 boop. Oh, we're going back to the kiwi. You see it? I got my kind of peel here. And then I'm just kind of poking it to make it fuzzy. And I'm going to come over this side and do the same thing. And not worry about the tops of it like that, because that's just going to be fuzz. And then we'll boop, 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 boop. Get up there, get up there. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. There's a kiwi. And then there's like seeds inside. So I'll like hang on, I gotta look up a picture of a kiwi. I gotta make sure I got the seed structure right. Kiwi images. Ah, I do not have the seed structure right. It's like smooth in the middle. Hold on. I'm glad I looked that up. All right, it's like smooth in the middle, and then there's like ooh, I'll do that in the dragon fruit too. Give it some seeds on the inside. I gotta kind of do this. There's like these. Oh, too deep. What? One of those. There's like these kind of kiwi lines. Oops. Bumped the camera. I don't want to make peaks with it. I just want to make holes with it. Kinda. Just like streaks in it. Oops. Too harsh. If I like do that, I wonder. Here's my kiwi seeds. Kiwi seeds. Now that's kind of drying up a little bit. It's able to form stiff peaks like a meringue. There we go. Oh, goodness gravy. This stuff's crumbling off my hands. Ta-da! All right, our kiwi is pretty much done. I'm going to come back here to our dragon fruit real quick, and we're going to give it some seeds. This is the seed structure of a dragon fruit. It's pretty much just kind of like uniform throughout. Oh, da, da, da. Oh, look at my phone. Yeah, it's just kind of random seeds throughout. Here, what if I do this? This brush, if I were to fan it out, oh, where are you? Over here. Fan it out like that. That's gonna give us some good little spots for dragon fruit seeds. Just kind of everywhere in this thing. I gotta wipe that down. I'm gonna beat the devil out of it. I'm gonna dry it out on a paper towel here and see if I can just stab it. I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm gonna smooth that back out. What if I there we go. Goop. I'm just using the end of my paintbrush here to add seeds. Look at that, it's working like a charm. I'm touching the kiwi with my arm. No, I'm not, we're fine. Need more goop. Okay. There we go. Look at face cam right now. Oh my god, all this stuff is just coming off my hands in dust. Okay. I think now is a good spot to kind of wrap things up a little bit. Oh! I got a tickle in my throat, but I think I'm all out of drink. There's still DC in here. Hold on. Wet my whistle. Alright, I'm going to set this somewhere safe to dry. I'm actually going to set this not on this drying rack. I'll switch to face cam. I'm not gonna put it on this wire drying rack because this thing, it's just a little too wobbly. I don't want it wobbling at all. So I'm gonna go set this on top of some storage boxes that we have out here where the cat can't get on it. I think this is a good one. And then we'll just leave that there for a couple days and let it dry. We'll let that dry there for a couple days. Look at this. It's just, ugh. It's coming off my hands in chunks. Howdy. I think we got a lot done today. I think I really do want to finish those pieces outside of stream, so I'm gonna maybe, I feel creative this weekend. I'm feeling artsy. So maybe I'll come down here sometime this weekend and knock out some more of the snail. Maybe I'll finish the snail and I'll show you guys next time the finished product. We didn't do much on him today. I thought we were going to finish it. I thought we were going to get to something extra today. I had a plan for something fun. I have air dry clay and I was going to play with some of that. That is not what the super secret surprise in the box is. It's related, and I might use the air dry clay with it. But let's take a look at them. Here's our snail. Our progress on the snail. Our grass bits are opaque now, so I am actually going to go over them with some green once I get a chance. Probably tomorrow. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my bones. So I'm going to set that on my little drying rack over here. And we're going to move this over to the corner. Hold on. We're going to put it like here on the drying rack. There we go. And moving that to the corner. And now I wanted to show you another project that I want to finish on stream at some point, or at least work on it on stream at some point. Check this out. Can you see it? Can you tell what it is? It's a movie. That's the hint. So I'm going to paint that at some point. That'll be fun. Oh, I got paint all over myself. Alrighty. Ugh, I gotta go wash this crap off my hands. And it's getting late. It's past my bedtime. Good night, folks. Thank you for joining. Be sure to hit that, smash that like button. Sweetly seduce that subscribe button. And be good. Behave. Have a nice weekend. Be good. Alrighty, bye, folks.
Come. Found over 1,700 times in the Word of God where this word is used. Come. And that's not coming. The rest of the comes. But that's just come on. Preaching my heart out for 45 minutes to an hour on that one word, come. And it was one of our Lord's favorite words. Come unto me. Come and drink. Come and dine. Jesus said, come. And it goes on and 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 on. And it was one of our Lord's favorite words. Come unto me. Come and drink. Come and dine. Jesus said, come. And it goes on and 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 on. That word come is universal in its application. Come. What did Jesus say to his disciples? Come. There's no room for discussion, Fred. Guess what? Come. Come. It commands obedience. Come. How many of you have the Holy Ghost come in you? He was crucified for you. He died for you. He did everything for you. It's time for you to. On that one word, come. And it was one of our Lord's favorite words. Come unto me. Come and drink. Come and dine. Jesus said, come. And it goes on and 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 on.